What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And this week we've got for you a little something from our friends up north in Canada, Prospectors Paydirt. We picked up a bag from them, got it off their website, and they shipped it out. Got here in about a week, which is normal for dirt coming across the border, even though they're right there. The postman between, I don't think they speak the same language, so things take a little bit longer to get here. Oddly enough, but either way, it got here. It's in a box, and we're going to crack this baby open, see what's inside, run it down the sluice the way we do, and find us some gold. So, that's what we got going on today. Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Do it, because we can't keep going until you do. So, alright. Now let's go ahead and bust this baby open. We paid $64 for the box, for the bag that's in the box. And there was a little bit of shipping on there as well. It came out to like 80 bucks or so after shipping. To be expected, again, it is shipping from Canada. Technically, that is a different country. So, international, international shipping. So, it wasn't too painful as far as that goes. 10 bucks value is what they put this as. Alright, good to know. But, cracking it open. Where's my knife? There it is. My kniff. Looking for miner's claw, but oh, it's over there. Alright. Anywho, busting this baby open. And this is what we got. We got a bag in some bubble wrap. Little sticker up on top. Thank you for that. That's pretty cool. Quick look here, and it looks like the bag in the bag has broken open. Oh, there's another sticker. So we got two stickers. We can toss the box. Now let's crack this baby open. While I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and put up the description over here. Pan gold at home with Prospectors Paydirt. One-time purchase or subscription. So you can actually do a subscription to this, and it's not an insignificant savings. $64 is what the bag costs a one-time buy. $48 is what it's going to cost you if you do it via subscription. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you want to save some money, commit to a subscription. I don't know how long you have to commit, or if you can cancel it or whatnot. But I usually just do the one-time buy, because you never know. It's going to fly. Make sure nothing got out into here. Looks good. Now again, the bag itself does look like it ripped open, or... Oh yeah, it had a complete blowout. Both sides of the bag, dumping material out. That bag is toast. So unfortunately, failure of the bag. I do see some gems, some gemmy material floating around in there. Let me go ahead and continue reading the description here. This is 1 to 2 pounds bag of pay dirt. It is perfect size for 1 or 2 pans. Contains up to 4 grams of added gold, as well as a mixture of minerals and black sands. Look for a golden bag, which is 1 in 7 bags and has more than just added gold nuggets. It also has some unique items that you will find while classifying. Golden bags are available to purchase if you don't want to take the chance of not getting one. Classifying this down, you will have a great time with your kids, friends. This is guaranteed to be a bonanza. A bonanza. Alright. Exciting. I like a bonanza. I don't like a busted bag. That's kind of poopy. Alright. Well, I think we got all the material out of there. There you go. Prospectors Paydirt. take a look at the material itself. Material looks good. Looks like your Wet River washed stuff. Looks like the same material all the way down. There's a couple little goodies in here we could probably pick out by hand. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and classify it out first, and then I'm thinking all the goodies will be much easier to separate out. So, let me go grab some pans and some classifiers, and we'll shake things out. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. We are back. Ready to shake this dirt out. As always, we're going to start off with the 1/4 inch, get the big stuff out of the way. Once we get that separated out, we'll have a good idea of the bigger things that have been tossed in here. Alright, I'm going to speed things up while I sift through things. Then we'll be right back. What the fuck is that? Weird. Well, let's go. Alright, welcome back. So we got everything all classified out. We got it all right here in front of us now. First we're going to start off with the plus 1/4 inch. Actually not a lot of material in here, relatively speaking. And the good thing is a lot of these are actually little gemmy things you might want to keep. Cool little quartz druzy. Some tourmaline, big tourmaline chips. A couple tumbled agates or jaspers, quartz, and a little bit more tourmaline. So, nothing too phenomenal, but cool little inclusions nonetheless. Definitely not going to be something that's going to make or break this bag, but overall, the other 1/4 inch above material is not too bad at all. Just a little bit, you know, there's a little bit of organic, some little cone things in there. I'm going to toss those right the hell out. Glad those ain't going in the water. But yeah, overall not bad. Next, we have the plus 10. Now here we find a little bit more of that pine cone stuff. Let's get rid of that thing. We find some more tourmaline in here, a little more pieces of quartz as well. Not really enough to merit going through it too much. Unless you want to save all that, then spend a little bit of time and get that out of there as well. A little extra treasure hunting for you. Or for the kids. If you got kids, you can put them on that task while you pan out the rest. I think I got it all. One more little piece of something. Throw that in the little pan. But overall, there's just goes up to the bottom lip there as far as the material itself. And yeah, like I said, it's pretty straightforward rivery rock. Alright. The plus 20 stuff, more of the same, just smaller. Not a whole lot of difference here, just smaller pieces of it. Let me see if we can find any magnetics floating around in the plus 20 stuff. Just a little bit. A couple little rocks that are heavy. Not too terrible. Overall, the amount we get here is just up to that bottom lip on the pan. Common theme here is just up to the bottom lip on the pan. And that pretty much holds true for all of the classifications. Pretty even amount of dirt as far as that goes. Just a little bit of magnetics there in the plus 40. The heavy, the crunchy sands, the thicker sands. So far I'm not seeing any gold. Oh, eat my words, there's a little piece of gold. Just a little flake. Alright, the sub 40s, the soft sands. Again, just up to that bottom lip. This one actually has a little bit more than the other ones. And as far as magnetics go, it's about the same. Just maybe a hair more than what was found in the other classifications. So not a lot of magnetic material here in this dirt. Maybe this is just topsoil river stuff and they're adding to it. Maybe there's just not a lot of magnetics in their material. Hard to say, but there's definitely not a lot of magnetics in this material. So if that's what you're after, you want a big challenge with magnetic sands, this might not be the way to go. But if you're just looking for gold, well, that'll be seen. So there you go. That's what we got. Dirt, 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 and dirt. Now let's get it wet and run it down the sluice. Don't go nowhere. We're going to be right back. I'm going to find that shiny. All right, welcome back. We got the gold or the dirt all ready to roll. Let me turn off the heater so I don't melt my hand while I'm in here. Not really expecting to find much here at the plus 10. But you know, we always run it just in case there's a nice picker or something in here. But we're going to run that. Run the 20, run the 40, run the sub. And when we're all done, hopefully this dirt's going to show us some love. Alright, well, to not make anybody fall asleep, we're going to speed things along. And we'll be right back when we got some gold. Alright, we got this dirt all cleaned up. Definitely saw some gold as we're going through, so I'm excited to see what we see when we do the little reveal right now. Alright, not bad at all. Definitely a lot of flowery gold in there, a couple pickers, a lot of other material in there as well, so it's kind of hiding the gold. But sure enough, we got some. So, zoom in a little bit. Woo! Careful, don't bump your head. Alright, well, let's get this all cleaned up and see what we found. All right. We'll zoom in. And there's your gold, baby. Kind of surprised. Not too bad. Now, lots of little pieces in there, but there's a few nice size pickers as well. Some flatties and some chunkies. So there you go. How about that? All right. Well, let's get this snuffered up. I'll check the tailings back here, make sure I didn't miss anything. And then we'll weigh it out and see how much we found. All right. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right. We got this gold all dried up. Ready to rock. Prospectors Paydirt. It's the potential bonanza bag. Oh, let's turn that scale on. Hello. All right. We are ready to go. Let's weigh it out. See what it's all about. Well, not quite 4 grams, but 0.909 grams of gold, which is not too bad. Not bad at all. Nice pieces of gold. Let's shake it up a little bit. And, all right. I found my notebook. Write this down. .909 grams of gold. Now I'll go ahead and take a couple pictures of this gold just so you can see what it looks like up close. And otherwise, we'll be right back with my final words and ROI. All right, welcome back. So, Prospectors Paydirt, not too bad. A little surprised, not too bad at all. Got a good amount of gold back out of that one. We'll talk about the dirt, then we'll talk about the gold as we do. The dirt was river gravels with a little bit of organic material in there, a little bit of dust in there. An equal amount of material at every level. Aside, of course, from the 1/4 inch, which there was a substantial amount less there, which is how I like to see any kind of pay dirt. If you're going to throw 1/4 inch stuff in there, make it as minimal as possible, because you and I both know you ain't throwing any big ass nuggets in there, so that's just extra weight. Hell, don't even bring that back from the river with you. But a couple pieces is okay, and when there's some inclusions that are above that size, that's all right as well, because it classifies out easily. Makes it so you're not spending all day picking little gumballs, jelly beans and stuff out of their dirt all day. But there was a few smaller pieces, so there was a little bit of that, but not too much. A whole bunch of work for, a little bit of effort. Whole bunch of work for a bunch of little jelly beans is no fun, but a little bit of effort to get a few pieces out ain't too bad. And that's what we had today. A couple pieces of tourmaline, polished garnet, polished quartz, a little quartz druzy, some tourmaline big pieces of. So pretty cool for the inclusions. Overall, the dirt was really easy to go through, not a lot of magnetics, and it didn't destroy my water, which is nice. At the end, the final panning, there wasn't a huge amount of black sand. There was a little bit in there, so you want to make sure to go back through that so to catch any gold that might have slid out with the heavies. But overall, very easy pay dirt to go through. I think anybody at any level would have a good time going through it. So that's the dirt. Now for the gold. And there was a fair amount in there. Now the website says there could be up to 4 grams in a bag. I wasn't expecting to get the 4-gram bonanza bag, but I did wind up getting a fair amount out of there, a good amount, not bad at all. So let's go ahead and put up the numbers as we do. All right. So we paid $64 for this bag of dirt. There was a little bit of shipping on there, some international shipping, and that was about an extra $17. So it was $81 total, but $64 is what the bag itself cost. What we wound up finding is 0.909 grams of gold. Now that has a today value of $57.89. So, based on just the bag cost, that's going to get us an ROI of about 90% return, which is a great bag of dirt. You can't argue with that. Now, even if you factor in the shipping on just the one bag being $17, that still winds up being around a 71% ROI. But, if you buy a bigger bag or a couple more bags, the shipping may not change much, so it's kind of hard to factor that in there accurately. But overall, either way, this was a really good bag of dirt. So, I think you would have a good time going through this. I think you'd enjoy the gold that you get. Now, if this bag is a representation of what like the minimum amount you're going to get, or at least the baseline, then that's fairly nice. This bag does say that you may potentially get up to 4 grams of gold out of it. For the person who gets that, that's awesome. But that's only one bag. The rest of us who may not get that jackpot bag still want to get an honest, fair bag that's worth our value of what we pay for it, and leaves us feeling good about having bought dirt through the mail. And 90% or 71% if you factor in the shipping, those are both really great ROIs. And I think that this is a good example of a good bag of dirt. So if you're looking for something and you've gone to all the regular guys and you haven't checked these guys out, Prospectors Paydirt, I'll leave a link down below. It's a fairly decent bag of dirt, really good ROI. Unfortunately, the bag itself did bust open in transit, but they had the foresight to put it in another bag. So I really appreciate that when the seller double bags it, just to be sure, give a little bit of insurance. Because if they hadn't done that and that bag busted out, it would have been all over the place. That box would have been full of dirt, and that's just a pain. So I'm really glad that they doubled it up. I hope other sellers learn something from that and do the same. But overall, I'm really glad with the gold that I got, and I think you should check it out. Link down below if I hadn't already said that. Otherwise, don't forget to go check out backyardprospecting.com in the Prospector shop. I got pay dirt for sale, so if you want to pick something up, check that out. I also got a few tools, prospecting stuff, toolbox sluices and whatnot, so check that out as well. If you want to get some swag, some backyard prospecting gear, shirts, hats, etc., head to the Prospector shop in the swag shop, and you can pick up something off of Teespring with any of my logos. Otherwise, don't forget to hit like if you haven't already done that. If you're not a subscriber and you're still hanging with me here, fucking awesome, man. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content. Tune in with me Monday night Pacific for BS in the Shed, 5 p.m., where we run a little dirt, shoot a little shit, and I give away some gold. So don't miss out on that. Otherwise, I just want to thank you all for hanging out, and hope you have a wonderful weekend, and go and get that shiny. This is Dig Daddy. If I don't see you out at the river, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace!